Who's falling behind? Make yourselves comfortable, charge your cups, and thank you for your kind attentions. Her Majesty.
Your Highnesses, please join us.
Missed by a mile.
Yes, please. Your Excellencies, please join us. Your Excellencies, please join us! Can I go deeper? Your Excellencies, please join us!
From the depths of depravity to the heights of giddiness, you know her as Anachole, destroyer of worlds, the Baroness of Seagert, and her fierce and mighty puppy dog, Wolfgar. Baron of Seagert.
Please, everybody.
Please take your comfort and your ease. Thus begins the royal court of Her Majesty, Dread Lioness on tier.
Thank you, everyone, for making it out and dealing with the interesting ferry issues. Super happy to be here. And I'm looking forward to getting to know some of you and see a lot of you recognized.
But not you. No, the one behind you. Yes, yes. Now suspends the royal court of Her Majesty on tier.
And thus opens the court of their Highnesses Steinn and Gemma, the Prince and Princess of Tiree.
Yeah, call him forward.
Fantastic. Their Highnesses summon Sergeant Nergui in front of them.
Last week. Mary Rose.
孝敬皇后，孝敬公子公主，萬歲萬歲萬萬歲！
Come on up.
Can we please have the order of the Companions of Valorous Estate and the Rose? I looked at the candidate.
I'll do it.
I've got two big.
I'm good now. I'm good now. If you would pull these words. Oh, are we missing Dala? Oh yeah, we should have a Dala.
Dala!
Your Grace! Yeah, we should have a Dala.
Deploy Her Grace Dala.
Her Grace is deployed. Is that like
Each step a pitter-pat of destiny. She approaches now.
Depth charge Dala has arrived. if you would now hear these words.
The Order of the Amaranth of Tiree is based on the belated Rose of Antir, and like that award, it is given for a number of reasons. It is about longevity, but not just longevity. It is about service, but not just service. It is about chivalry, but not just chivalry. It is given to someone that we, the companions of the Rose and the companions of Valorous Estate, respect, admire, and who we see as having a visible state of grace in our society.
You looked at him again.
This is a consensus by our order that you should be recognized in this manner. Her Grace Kiva could not be here, but she has created this token for you. It is so good and appropriate for you. This is from her hand, so in the dying end, you should wear it thusly as a manner of our appreciation of what you do for us and for the ideals of the society. This is my contribution. I ask that these amaranth seeds be put together for you so that you can go forth and you can show people and you can grow further. I can't. So you just go be you, because you is cool.
Yeah.
3 cheers for the recipient of the Amaranth! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
Oh shit.
We got a code rainforest.
Code ring.
Would Maminka the Bohemian present herself before their Highnesses?
Yes, you. We see you. Just go.
I'm already trying.
We love you, Maminka, despite this.
My mom. You can take the box.
We should go use some of that, maybe.
Everybody gets agreement.
I'm gonna punch you right hard in a minute.
I know.
You need to make wording. Don't touch my toes.
So, our unique situation and when we won Coronet and then stepped up only a few hours shortly thereafter, then you hit the road running and you need to get all your ducks in the row. So in order to recognize so many people after such a long hiatus because of our dear pandemic, you had to find those people who would be able to support us. This is the fifth time of us reigning, and we had an idea, okay, how do we approach this and what do we do? And there's those individuals who come to you and you reach out to them to get their resource and their assistance because of their expertise. Little did we know that we would have someone who would be so organized, have things up and running, and have us ready to go within 1 week of winning. Who would have thought that? Because the artistry of Maminka organizing and connecting with all the scribes in order so we could give out charters was done efficiently, but also mindfully, so that every award we gave out was designed, painted with the recipient in mind. That's nearly impossible if you think about it when you get a name and then within a week or two you're going to bestow that, so let's get an award, a charter made up for that individual. She made that happen. And as a result, we could recognize lots of people and make it their moment special, which makes it special for us. And Maminka is one of those special people who did that for us, not only for our benefit, but the benefit of our society.
You two are not allowed to look at each other.
Everything you have done, I'm up here. You have Open your eyes. Everything you have done for us has been a labor of love to the Principality. While you stepped forward and created works of art in our name, it wasn't for us, it was for the people that are massed behind you and that are not here. And we could not have been able to recognize the people that we have without your love and your labor of time and effort and energy. And we would like to bestow you with the throne's favor today. So take this from our hands and know how much we love you, and our love and respect does not stop when the coronets change hands. You will always be family to us.
Thank you. Sorry.
Sorry.
No,
We
I'm
love
good
you.
now, but I think Her Majesty has something she'd like to say to him.
Oh my god. Sorry.
There's one from my sister and one from me.
Oh, thank you.
So in addition to all of the work that she has done on the Principality level, this woman helped my sister, Queen before me, with her scribal needs, did thank you cards, has done largesse. She has done the same for me, and during the pandemic, she ran an incredible labor of love to get people backlog scrolls. I got a carp scroll out of that. His Majesty got his Knight's scroll after 20 years. And the list goes on and on and on. You have done great works. Your service to your principality and your kingdom is exemplary. And we would like to call the Order of the Pelican forward.
Now resumes the court of our most royal awesome sauce. Achaxe battle song, fancy dress.
Oh, that's fair. It looks like it might be,
It's a humminky.
might be big enough. She's got two.
Many now.
I think she needs a big
Yeah.
Here's a handkerchief for you.
It's a mamanky.
Are there any members of this order who would speak on this candidate?
Yes. Rose?
Yes, I'm right here. I'm here, behind, sorry.
Sorry, honey, your photo's gonna be all teary.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yes.
So for many of you, you've heard the words of Her Majesty and their Highnesses about some of what Maminka has done. But there's a little secret that Maminka didn't really publicize. During the darkest days of the pandemic, this absolutely darling woman, who I will love forever for it, reached out to those who were isolated, the people who were separated from their friends and family, who lived alone, who actually had no contact with anybody. She found out who these people were, and she actually contacted them. And she would send words of, "Hey, how you doing, honey? You doing okay? Hey, babe, how you doing today? You're looking good." She sent words of love, encouragement, and she didn't just do this every month or so. She did this every couple of weeks until the pandemic started getting better. She also sent gifts to people, anonymous. Unfortunately, living in a small town like Gibson's, it's kind of a hint who it's from. But this is what this angel of a woman did. And for the mental stability of a lot of us who were on her private anonymous list, It is something I will forever cherish and remember her for, and love her for forever.
Mary, do you want me to read it?
Thank you. Yes, please.
Maminka, my sinister, my fabulous partner in conspiracies. You need to know that you deserve this recognition. You are the example of how to serve with joy and grace. Your tireless work designing, painting, creating, building, supporting, and wrangling over the years has brought untold joy to others. Let yourself be happy. Let your heart rejoice, and most of all, recognize all of the love and support you have poured into this world comes pouring back into you on this very special day. All of my love, your sinister Righ.
We have words from a laurel as well in your hands.
No pressure. I got this. Woo.
Start at my line.
Okie dokie. Greetings to all assembled royals, nobles, honored populace.
That's you.
I regret not being able to be present in person, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to share my thoughts before this mighty assemblage. Maminka, I don't remember the exact first time I heard your name, but ever since that first time, you've been a constant presence in my SCA, a pillar of my participation. I have watched you walk your joyful path of care and service to everyone around you with admiration and the deepest respect. Although I fear I've seen you cry more than anyone I've ever met. Your soggy astonishment at any recognition of your efforts is a testament of how deeply ingrained in you this service really is. As a royal peer, my observations of peerage candidates can sometimes look different than those of others. I look not only for the doing, but also the mentoring and promotion of the doing of others. This is where you excel. You devote so much care and effort to supporting, promoting, enabling, and encouraging the participation of others. Your ability to see a need, assemble a team, enable everyone to participate, then deliver unbelievable results is legendary. I will never forget the time you heard my wild idea about cups and caps and delivered boxes of hats for the kingdom. Thank you, Maminka, for everything you've done for me, the kingdom, the SCA. I am so delighted for you on this day. Much love, Ellen.
We have a royal here to speak for you as well. Duchess Dalla.
Oh my God.
Please.
I've got an extra box.
I wrote words, but they're my words.
The first thing I knew about Maminka was her tears. Speaking of, she is a super kind person who would cry a lot. Then I had the chance a few years ago to go deeper, to see the person behind the waterwork. And in that moment, a seed of great respect and admiration grew. Well, it ballooned, really. She went from a person I knew to a person I wanted to know more. Maminka is one of the very few that makes everyone feel better about themselves after each encounter. She has this intrinsic ability to make you feel valued without even saying so. Even without the tears, you know she puts her whole heart into everything she does, says, and touches. I cannot speak more highly of a person. She is the best of us. I support this candidate.
Her Ladyship Elfin. Where is she?
She's coming.
Maminka, I need you to turn around just for one quick second.
Oh, I cannot.
I need to see this, my love.
Oh, cool. Does she really
I feel like it.
Oh, she really can't.
Go ahead.
Maminka is my sister in several ways. The first way was when our Pelican introduced us. And I got encouraged to participate in something I know nothing about. The backlog scrolls. I am not a scribe. I don't aspire to. Anyway, she taught me so much. She is knowledgeable. She is kind. She is dedicated. And she has become my sister outside of the SCA. We've already spoken how she checks in on people and she shares. And I was having a really bad day. And the first thing I did was contact my sister. And she sent me a picture of her new baby. Grandbaby! She's a caring, warm person. And she taught me so much. She taught me the value of a friend. She taught me the value of listening. She taught me the value of giving your heart. And she taught me the value of the Post-it note. It was my honor to speak here for a woman who deserved this and who is everything that the Pelican is.
Thank you.
You need to scoot over.
You're mine now. And you can, yeah. You don't have to be on your knees. You can sit comfortably. You can stand if you're more comfortable.
You
whatever.
could probably lie down.
You could probably that
might be good.
You can do everything.
You can curl up in a ball. Small feint. Do you want to stand?
No, I don't know that I can.
Okay.
Your Majesty.
Yes.
My order of the Pelican. Is it your desire that Maminka be admitted to the service?
My order of the Pelican, is it your desire that Maminka be entered into your order?
Yes, Your Majesty!
Are you sworn in fealty to another?
Yeah, she's sworn in fealty to Thorwolf. He's here.
Would Thorwolf come forward?
Your Majesty, Highnesses. Maminka, our oath and promises don't move. Our oath and promises are right now, move before another. For this day, I release you. And on this day,
Maminka the Bohemian.
Well, please continue efforts.
Oh, do you want to answer
him
him?
back?
Please, go ahead.
Put that away.
No, I was going to answer
You haven't gotten promoted that far yet.
Continued efforts and diligent service
Well pleased with your continued efforts and diligent
to this our
service
kingdom,
to this our kingdom,
and right mindful of the wishes of your peers.
and right mindful of the wishes of your
We are
peers.
minded to create you a companion of the order.
We are minded to create you a companion of the Order of the Pelican.
Will you accept from us this honor?
Will you accept from us this honor and swear to uphold the rights and responsibilities of this order?
Said yes.
She said yes! I got you. Sorry, I got you. Again.
Then will you, Maminka the Bohemian, give your word to continue to fulfill the requirements set for the governance of this order, as you most surely have until now, to increase your labors nobly, to nourish your talents as befits a noble, and seek to disseminate your talents and abilities throughout the kingdoms of the known world, as far as it is in your power.
She hasn't chickened out. She said okay.
She says okay. Yeah, she's down.
Bring forth the medallion.
I'm so sorry, my love. I'm Baroness Katrina. This medallion was made by Viscountess Yohara. Its lineage starts with me. The necklace is new, with beads made by my hands and Princess Gemma.
Then take from our hands this token
Then take from our hands this
of
token
your accomplishment and our esteem.
of your accomplishment and our esteem. Sorry. There we go.
Let it be known that on this day, Maminka the Bohemian has been admitted to the Right Noble Order of the Pelican and will be known as a peer of the Kingdom of Antir. Maminka, would you now after a few moments, would you swear fealty to the crown?
Okay.
This is the crown.
Is there a symbol of state on which you would swear?
I can't remember. Yes, okay.
I, Maminka the Bohemian. I mean, that's you.
You get to say this part.
A companion of the Order of the Pelican.
Oh my God. A companion of the Order of the Pelican.
And a peer of the Kingdom of Antir.
Oh my God. Of where?
The Kingdom of Antir.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Do become your liege man of life, limb, and earthly worship.
Do become your liege woman of life, limb, and something.
Earthly worship. Earthly worship.
Faith and true will I bear unto you.
Faith and true I bear unto you.
To live and die.
To live and die.
Against all manner of foes.
Against all manner of foes.
Your Majesty.
Yes.
And
And we, for our part,
do swear to protect and defend you.
do swear to protect and defend
your
you
household.
and your household
With all of our power.
with all of our power,
So, as long as we remain.
as long as we remain sovereign of Antir.
So say we.
So say we, Achaxe, Antir, and Optimus is also on board with this.
There is a scroll.
Really?
What?
There is a scroll.
No backlog?
No backlog.
To all whom these words may come, we, Optimus Antir by right of arms, and Achaxe Antir by inspiration, love, and grace, sovereigns of the land, bid you salutations. We have considered the great labors and sacrifice sustained by our subject, Maminka Shilvaka the Bohemian, in selfless devotion to our realm and beyond, and we decree her service to be nothing short of exemplary. With due consultation, we do hereby create and elevate her as companion to the ancient and most noble Order of the Pelican. Further, do we confirm unto her by letters patent the right to bear argent, 2 bars wavy azure between 3 Latin crosses and an owl gules. Done by our royal hand and seal, this investiture and our representation of Tiri.
The scribe is Rosalind McAllister.
Oh, Rosalind.
She's crying. Good stuff. She's still with us.
Albina, I believe. Did Albina make it? And there is a mantle because it's cold out today. Let's see. Here we go. You are well loved. Can I put this on you?
She doesn't know why we like her.
Oh my God.
Really? Really?
And now
I
arise
think
from the
perhaps they
beginning
will
of
tell
the
you
Vigil
why
of
we
the
like you.
Any fans of Aminka back there?
Rise, Maminka, and go to your peers. Assuming your peers.
Three cheers for the newest Pelican! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
Yeah, I think I won this round.
Yeah, a billion
I suspect there is. So I need the order to stay in place, please.
Take your ease, birds. Easier than that.
Your Highness, do you have business before this order?
Yes, Your Majesty.
I hear that we are short another.
As I understand, in agreement with and counsel from my fellow peers, we need to call for gala.
What?
The Mamenki.
Please, please. Are you serious? You want me to blow my nose in this? We'll take it back. Hi. You do a lot of work on so many levels, and we have seen this. We've watched you, and your have watched you as well. And we would like to offer you admittance into the Order of the Pelican. We would like you to take a vigil until this evening, and we would like to elevate you in this evening's
Huzzah!
She said yes! Trixie. I know you haven't. That's how you keep the secrets. Don't look at me. I'm a little sharp. I'm sorry. Okay, you can please. Yeah.
Pelicans, you have Her Majesty's leaves to flock off.
I get it. I've been there.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Congratulations.
I'm going this way.
You didn't. I'm going.
I have it on video so you can watch it later. Oh, great.
Highnesses.
Remember? Take the joy.
Oh, I have no joy right now. I gotta get
Some more who want to great you.
Oh, shoot.
We know those breaks, don't worry.
Pelicans,
Pelicans, keep going. Keep going.
Walk further off.
Move along.
Take the crier thusly.
Hold hands.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Pay attention. Yo.
Oh, yes. Hello, everyone.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Hello. Hi. Hear the words of our herald.
No.
What? No.
Oh, yes,
What?
ready.
No.
No. Her Highness has words.
Above and beyond being a principality marshal, being a principality champion, being a previous principality champion, bunch of other things you've done, your work has not gone unnoticed. And many amongst the populace have spoken to the tireless hours that you've put in, to the time that you put in, to your attention to detail. And, okay, so maybe some OCD attention to detail. A little. CDO even level.
Protection, paralysis.
Excellent. So now if you would hear the word.
Steinn, by right of arms, Prince of Tiree, and his gracious Princess Gemma, unto all whom these presents shall come, greetings! Be it known that in recognition of such great and diverse contributions as we have been made awares unto this our realm, and by these presents to give and bestow unto Athelina Grey a silver pillar. In witness hereof, we have caused to be made this notice.
Because that will be a problem over by.
Witnessed ourselves this day, 27th of August, in the 57th year of our society.
Apparently they're choosing your pillar name now, so if you'd like to go thusly and speak with James, apparently he's
You gotta go through the list.
commentating.
The pillar's already picked.
Pew pew is taken.
Run into the tire.
Yes, I love it. You are the run and die tire pillar.
3 cheers for the newest silver pillar! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
Oh, here, have some plastic.
Do not eat. Dealer's choice.
Not
Or
to be
where's
used as
the
a
hat?
toy.
The Highnesses call forth Steinn and Consort Gemma.
It's not here.
Okay, we'll give that to their excellencies and they can take care of that.
Wait, you still have to do it in court.
Further, they call forth Aspasia Belavlaka. Aspasia.
There we go.
Careful. Nailed it.
You have to navigate the ropes to get in here.
Grapevine.
Yeah. Thread that needle.
It's
Fun time.
It's very tricksy, all these ropes.
For all the things you've done, it's not gone unnoticed. Not only have the principality, but the people around you, closest to you, as well as the populace as a whole, have benefited from all of your efforts. And so it's a great good fortune that we get to recognize you for this moment. Hear the words of your heart.
Steinn, by right of arms, Prince of Tiree, and his gracious Princess Gemma, unto all whom these presents shall come, greetings. Be it known that in recognition of such great and diverse contributions as we have been made aware unto this our realm, and by these presents do give and bestow unto Aspasia Bevilacqua a silver pillar. In witness hereof, we have caused to be made this notice. Witness ourselves the 27th day of August, 27th in 57.
So, this is lovely that we were able to do this in our
You did the work. We just continued. They certainly did.
3 cheers for the newest silver pillar! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
Ooh!
Excellent. Yeah,
Yeah.
do it.
Will Rohan and Una present themselves before their Highnesses?
Right on.
Yeah, I see neither of them in front of me.
Hello!
With the pillows, man.
Okay, now you guys can do any old thing.
Take a knee.
Or
Hey,
2
yours
knees.
is
There you go. You guys can even come closer if you want.
Makes it harder to
No,
run away.
there's good too.
Okay.
Yep.
Hit it.
The youth of today are the future of our tomorrows. Our society well-being is dependent upon the strength, vigor, and energy of its young. To honor these traits, we, Steinn and Gemma, Prince and Princess of Tiree, would like to recognize Rohan ap Alden and Una Rensdottir as ones deserving of recognition. Consider yourself forever entered into the rolls of the Silver Spark on this 27th day of August. And AS57.
Oh, hold on there. Something to go on the wall now.
Down if we have you kneel.
You have to take it.
You're welcome.
Thank you, baby. Hey, wait. Okay, good. Oh.
Yeah,
I'm losing an eye today.
Reattend the words of their Highnesses.
All right, so raining's not easy. It takes a lot of time, not only at events, but the day-to-day. But things, we can't do this without the people who are our infrastructure to help us get through the week-to-week. It's been a long haul since November, and lots of amazing people have helped us, and I personally want to thank them with my favor. If I can call forward Maminka, Desiree, Godfrey, Alden, Her Grace Wren, Athelina,
Alden.
Here.
Godfrey, your Highnesses, hunger for your attention.
I have to do this in a way that doesn't tangle.
Yep, you sure did.
I called you up.
No, your hearing's great.
Oh, no.
It's not going to get any less out there. Because we apparently
Oh no. Oh, now we're in trouble. Yeah, thank you. See? There, perfect example.
Her Majesty's doing it over here.
We just pull them all off. Yeah, that's fine.
The cold as well?
Yeah.
I'm going to just give that to you. Just thank you so much for all your Godfrey? This is my favorite to you. I know. Thank you so much. This is you've been one of the strongest persons. That's why I did this person. Thank you for everything. Making me look clothes, make me pretty. Thank you for giving me every Tuesday. And my last is from my lovely princess. Aww. You have this full for this? Yeah, read it for me.
A warrior is not whole without purpose or direction. Duty to serve is more fulfilling when shared with another. Victory is hollow when done for personal recognition. Victory when done for others and to honor those who inspire us is the most valued of all. No victory is of value without your inspiration.
Elfin, Athelina, Desiree and Godfrey, Adia, and Astrid. No, really. Kind of need to wrap this up. And their cards. Afra. Yeah.
Afra! Elfin! Athelina! Desiree and Godfrey! Atia! What is Astrid? Please come forward and meet your princess.
It is a lot of A's.
You can read this not here. You can also read this not here. Don't read that here. What I just said.
Okay. I'll read it in hand and make it hard.
We only get to reign because you believe and because you support us and because outside of this you are our friends and our family, and that means more to me than I can tell you for reals and all the feels and stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So a couple more, and we're good. Kevin.
Hi. Oh, yeah, great.
Kieran. Mamenka!
Kevin, she's over here.
Okay.
You actually need to be in court.
If someone could get His Excellency Kieran. Hey, Kieran!
Kieran!
We'd like to step down! You're delaying the inevitable!
It only takes a pandemic to delay things.
It's taken 9 months to get you here. That's okay. That doesn't surprise me at all, in the least, not even a little bit. In our first reign in Tiri, there was no mechanism for the thrones to be able to thank people who did extraordinary work, not only for us as the prince and princess, but for the principality through us. And I know that I speak from my heart for the both of us when I tell you that we could not have done the things that we have done this reign without you. From an administrative standpoint, this has been a marriage. Our throuple to make things happen for the betterment from the administrative standpoint for the principality has been unmeasurable. The time and the hours and the energy that you put into this, from the law revisions to management and administration, has not gone unnoticed by anyone, especially from us, because we've talked to you 3 times a week, every week for the last 9 months. So please don't read this here, because that will make me salty too. But these are our friends' favors, and that's probably yours, so you can just hold on to that. So is that for you? And there's one missing, but we'll figure that out. Oh, we already gave you yours?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah. So there you go. There's the card that goes with it. Congratulations. Okay. Okay. Look at me. Look at me.
Give me a minute.
You guys are doing well.
You stepped up after a long wait. COVID has been hard for us, and I very much appreciate your words. I have loved having your support behind us, knowing that you've always had our backs, and your words so well echo ours. We can thank you. So you can probably what? No, 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 no. I mean, that's great and all, but. So,
For the recipients of their Highnesses' thanks, 3 cheers. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
we have one last piece of business. Do you want to read it, or do you want to call it, or how do you want to do that? Interpretive phase? Yeah, I don't know. We didn't really talk about this part.
Such joy.
So once per reign, which is tradition within Tiree, the royalty may recognize one who exemplifies what is great about this principality. Someone who is foundational and also helps with the growth and continuation of our principality.
No, she just played along with me, man.
And we want to recognize one person for our reign who exemplifies the greatness of all this principality.
In the year of our society, 42, did Prince Ulfr IV and Princess Kiva create the Order of the Raven of Tiree and made Thane Einar Guntherson the premier of this order. Membership is given only once during a reign and is the highest honor the prince and princess can bestow. Like the Lions of Antir, the Ravens of Tiree are those people who embody and exemplify the ideals and spirit of the Principality of Tiree. They set an example for us all to follow, inspire us, and by their deeds, enrich our society.
Where might be the scroll? I'd like my scribe, please.
Wait a minute, but I had the scroll.
I have the scroll.
You did a scroll?
I did not do scroll. I had a scroll.
I had a scroll too.
Then you are rich in scrolls.
I know who's got it.
Do you know who might have it?
Yeah, I do.
Do you? There's no she. There is no she. She's coming. Maybe.
Hey?
We're waiting. There's another scroll.
Oh,
Is there another scroll?
Hey.
Oh.
She's looking for her husband. She missed it. So. Yes. Oh, there you are. Excellent. Yay.
I'm gonna read it.
Thank you. Hey, excellent. Thank you so much. Oh, because we all care in that dysfunctional, weird kind of way. Go.
Homestead's hewer, friend, leader, teacher, mentor, mate. Ever fair dealing, strength and stewardship lies. Beacon. Heart's hearth holder, truth bearer, shining star exemplar, wisdom wearing word wielder, Raven. Be it known by these words and this oath that Steinn, steadfast sovereign, and Gemma, unflinching consort, do affirm Willem McAndrew as a Raven of Tiree.
3 cheers for the newest Raven of Tiree! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
And the best part.
Oh yeah. Really, really.
Wait a minute.
Are the pieces coming together for you?
Yeah.
This is not my favor to my husband. He holds my heart. He wears my ring. Your wife, Viscountess Yuhara, and I collaborated to create this for you. And I know that you played a part in the patterning and the creation of this in the service of another because you thought that this was for His Highness. This means so much to all of us. And we did our very best to make sure that the McAndrews were here for you today. So, please take this one.
It's an honor to be able to recognize you.
Taking this from my heart. This is what I have to read.
Thank you.
I'm gonna lose an eye. This would be a terrible way to end this.
What the heck? Another 3 cheers. Hip hip. Huzzah! Hip hip. Huzzah! Hip hip. Huzzah!
Where is she?
Yeah. Now the fun begins. Oh, she's hiding. Watch it.
Oh, where are they? They're ready to go?
Yeah, they're back there.
All right, over there.
They're over there.
All right, so
Let's
let's end up closing yours. Yeah, exactly. Close it.
Yeah.
Thus closes the court of Steinn and Gemma, Prince and Princess of Tiree.
Now resumes the court of decorum and gratitude of Her Majesty on tier. Or the other one.
Proceed, please.
As unceasing as the wind over the waves is the flow of time and history, and down through the marching ages has the line of Tiree come. From the cradle of kingdoms, the eternal west, and by breath of the mighty lion on tier, was born the principality of the Argent Star. And now, in honor of ancient custom and tradition, do we gather once more to witness the flow of Tiree's history and lore. Crown. Long have the reigns of Tiree. Crown will then
Long have the reigns of Tiree been these last few years. Prince Steinn and Princess Gemma. These long 9 months have you reigned.
Really, really long.
How do you fare with the weight of those coronets?
How do you fare with the weight of those coronets?
It is, Your Majesty, it has been a long and winding but fulfilling road. But such is tradition, we must honor these lands and do right by these people.
I'd like to retire.
I think you have earned it.
Thanks, Mom.
We see fit to release you from service, but would ask that you witness your successors and ensure the line stays. The two of you took on this mantle in an incredibly difficult time, and you've worked so hard, and you're already a Viscount and a Viscountess, so I can't give you that honor. We do, however, have for Her Highness a backlog scroll.
Wait for it.
And this is not my doing.
This is my backlog Pelican scroll.
Yes.
But Maminka had a lot to do with
yes,
this.
Yes, she did. So thank you both for your service. Go take a nap.
Do you want to promise the jam?
Yes, please stay.
Okay, we'll come back.
Thank you.
I'll get her shoes later.
A joyous noise for your departing royalty. Joyouser than that. in faithfulness to the laws of this principality, on the 11th of June, Anno Societatis 57, did Prince Steinn and Princess Gemma call forth to grand tournament all those in their lands who felt worthy to vie for the honor of the throne of Tiree. We have heard tell this tournament.
We have heard tell this tournament.
But who in this realm can provide a witness to that day?
But who in this realm can provide a witness to this day?
Greetings, Your Majesty, Your Excellencies, populace.
Coming over?
We would hear testimony from the knights.
Your Majesty, as a member of the Order of the Chivalry, I stood that day as marshal in the field. Heroes stood, heroes fought, but above them all, one stood victorious. I witnessed Mistress Alessandra inspiring Sir Saif to victory that day.
Thank you. I would hear from Laurel.
I am Magdalena Crest, companion of the Order of the Laurel. I was also there that day and saw Mistress Baroness Alessandra inspire Sir Saif to victory. They have earned the right to rule.
Thank you. I would hear from my Pelican. Master of Defense. Oh, I'm sorry, my Pelican. you can do it from there. Thank you.
I am Viscountess Lenora, the Order of the Pelican. I too witnessed the tournament that day, and these are your victors.
Thank you very much.
I am Master Guidobaldo d'Aquila, member of the Order of Defense. I watched Sir Saif, inspired by Mistress Alessandra, to wield his mighty sword and slay all foes that came before him. He is our prince. She is our princess.
Thank you. And our royal peer.
I have words.
Yes, please.
As many of you know, I have a very long history with Mistress Alessandra, so I have extra words to add. The principality, in my opinion, has not seen a more qualified person or team to lead the principality. You've served on more retinues than I can count. You've served as Seneschal, Shire, and Principality, and on various roles at Kingdom. I'm not working. I can't find a more qualified, experienced person. I'm excited for you both. The adventures and the experiences you will have is going to be phenomenal, and I'm very, very excited for you. I hope, so this is one of the happiest moments of my life, and I hope it's one of the happiest moments of her life. You are embarking on such an adventure. We are in gratitude of the service that you do, and thank you for letting me be a part of it. Saif.
Thank you, Grace. Saif! Alessandra, come forth and assert your claim.
I am Saif, proud son of twice king, once Prince Duke Owain. And may I address this wonderful populace?
Please.
Thank you. I have words, but we're hot. And I was going to go through them all, talking about my beautiful brother who slayed me once, left me for dead, talking about my other brother, Viscount Little Olin, who then found me, brought me back to my path with the help of Viscountess Gemma and Viscount Steinn. I would talk quickly of seeking counsel in the ducal house of Coronation,
and the wise guidance of Duchess Dalla, who helped me find the part that I was missing. She taught me of an inspiration that her loyalty and service to this kingdom and principality is unmet. I really need to go to the book. Serving kings, queens, sovereigns, and the gentle people of this land. And from her did I find the guiding hand that inspired me on to victory that day. For truly that day had been mine, with foes lay scattered at my feet. And as I went to claim her hand and the right that we had won, Sir Argyle Macmillan crossed my path. Pass after pass did we have, swords clashed, shields shattered, and I saw him fall once. But a smile crossed his lips, as he does, as you know, and taught him. And he rose back up, casting a shadow over me. I crouched down, feeling my doom close at hand. But then I saw this face, and I felt my family behind me, and I knew what to do. So mercilessly, blow after blow after blow did I land as the mountain from the north fell. And with that same smile on his face and laughter on his dying breath, I, Saif ibn Uwayn, cannot claim these cornets for myself, but together for the honor and inspiration of Alessandra.
Your Majesty, great deeds were done on the day of Saif's victory, for truly none could stop him. But a warrior only does not a prince make. And know that this man's heart and soul are true. And I have seen his prowess, but I have seen his joy and his love for this community. And he will elevate our people, he will spread joy, and he will serve well in your name.
I believe your words.
I'll leave it. Your Majesty, by right of victory in the cornet's left. Yes,
Okay.
We lay claim to the cornets and thrones of
Tiri.
I'm awake.
Yes.
Whew, I didn't cry. We're good.
Nailing it. Your Majesty, your words represent the history of this land.
Your words represent the history of this land.
We hear and recognize your claim.
We hear and recognize your claim
As heirs to the thrones of Tiri.
as heirs to the thrones of Tiri.
That one.
However, are there champions of Tiri willing to confirm your claim? And show their undying support for you and your inspiration.
Your Majesty, our claim is just, and we shall meet your demands. We call forth the champions of Tiri to rightfully acknowledge our claim to the thrones of Tiri.
I stand here as heavy champion. I made you face me upon the field. It was a magnificent fight, and I would bend my knee and swear my fealty to you as my prince, gladly, and you as my princess, most humbly.
I was not there in the field. However, as Skald of Tiri, I have the power of scrying. And so I did see your victory and can attest.
As the throne weapons champion of Tiri, I also did not see you win. I'm so new. And I swear fealty to my prince and princess of Tiri. Yeah.
So good.
I too was at I was there the day that you won, and your deed actually helped inspire my own actions that day. And as a Tiri champion, I will support your throne.
We thank the champions of Tiri.
We thank the champions of Tiri.
For their validation.
Oh, that's you. Sorry.
We thank the champions of Tiri.
All of
for
us
your
thank.
validation.
Everybody thanks the champions of Tiri.
Yeah, get back to work.
Now get back to work. That's a good one.
Your Majesty,
Yes.
having heard the words of the champions of this realm,
Having heard the words of the champions of this realm,
Thierry,
Thierry.
the winds of change are upon
Your
us.
own champion agrees too.
Excellent. The winds of change are upon us.
Come forth and receive now what is rightfully yours.
Come forth and receive now what is rightfully yours.
Will you accept the coronets?
Let's.
I'm sorry.
Will you accept now the coronets
Swear the sovereign's oath before these witnesses.
and swear the sovereign's oath before these witnesses?
I will.
Yep, there. Call for the spear. Spear of Thierry.
I call for the spear of Thierry. What do I do here?
And you're gonna hand it to them, and they're gonna do some swearing in it.
Okay.
I can take this. Yeah, we're not quite ready.
Oh, we're not done for yet.
We're doing good. Everything's looking good. We're
Sorry, we got excited.
All right, that's all right. Together now, your Highnesses, we say, here do I swear.
Here do I swear.
By mouth and hand.
By mouth and hand.
Word and deed.
Word and deed.
To serve and protect.
To serve and protect.
The principality and people of Thierry.
The principality and people of Thierry.
To govern its people.
To govern its people.
According to the principality laws and customs.
According to the principality laws and customs.
To uphold the ideals of chivalry.
To uphold the ideals of chivalry.
To maintain and encourage the arts and the sciences.
To maintain and encourage the arts and sciences.
To serve law and justice with mercy.
To serve law and justice with mercy.
In all judgments.
In all judgments.
And to be the example of honor to all.
And to be the example of honor to all.
So long as we wear the coronet of Thierry,
so long as we wear the coronets of Thierry, so say I, Saif.
Then you hand off your hats, and then the crown says, receive these mantles of Thierry. Yep.
Now we do that. Ian.
Hats, whatever's good.
We're rocking this hard. Receive these mantles.
Mindful that you now bear the honor of the realm on your shoulders.
Mindful
that you now bear the honor.
Mindful that you now bear the honor of the realm on your shoulders.
Your Majesty, in accordance with law and custom, do I.
In accordance with law and custom, do I, Achaxe, Queen Antir, now.
Your Majesty, I beg your forgiveness. I'm stumbling everywhere, and your patience is appreciated.
I now crown you
Prince of Thierry,
Prince of Thierry,
with the right to bear this coronet.
with the right to bear this coronet.
To invest now your inspiration,
To
pass to your successors.
To invest now your inspiration and pass to your successor.
Forgive me for this burden I have placed upon you.
This is
Your Majesty, forgive me for this burden I have placed upon you.
Forgive me for this burden that I have placed upon you.
Receive now the principality of Thierry to care for and rule from this day forth.
Receive now the principality of Thierry to care for and to rule from this day forth.
Angels, remember always.
Remember always.
You are a true and faithful servant of the crown of Antir.
You are a true and faithful servant of the crown of Antir. I, Achaxe, Queen of Antir,
deliver your coronet to you, Saif.
deliver your coronet to you, Saif,
Prince of Thierry.
Prince of Thierry,
So that your inspiration may receive it now from your hands.
so that your inspiration may now receive it from your hands.
Nail it.
This is why they always hang the heralds first. Incoming prince says, in accordance with our laws and customs,
in accordance with our laws and customs.
Wear this coronet.
Wear this coronet.
And share with me in the care and the rule of Tyri.
And share
with me in the care.
With me in the care
and rule.
And rule of Tyri and its people.
As you bear the weight of its burdens.
As you bear the weight of its burdens.
Remember always that you are a true servant.
Remember always that you are a true servant
of Tyri and the crown of Antir.
Of Tyri and the crown of Antir.
Rise and greet your people.
Rise and greet your people.
A joyous noise will be appropriate. I like it. I'm digging it. I'm enjoying it. Let's get to it. You're going to hold some hands up here in the front. All friends. Is there an attendant? Here we do swear fealty.
Here we do swear fealty.
To Octomysotes and Achaxe.
To Octomysotes and Achaxe.
Our undoubted sovereigns.
Our undoubted sovereigns.
That we will obey their lawful commands.
That we will obey their lawful commands.
In all matters that concern this realm.
In all matters that concern this realm.
And uphold the crown and the kingdom of Antir.
And uphold the crown and the kingdom of Antir.
Her Majesty, all of this do we hear.
All of this do we hear.
And we for our part.
And we for our part.
Do swear fealty to Saif and Alessandra.
Do swear fealty to Saif and Alessandra.
Prince and Princess of Tyri.
Prince and Princess of Tyri.
To protect and defend them.
To protect and defend them.
And their household.
With all our power.
So long as we remain sovereigns of Antir.
So long as we remain sovereigns of Antir.
So say we, Achaxe.
So say we, Achaxe, Queen of Antir, and Octomysotes also.
Your Majesty, to the people of Tyri, you say, people of Tyri.
People of Tyri.
Behold your new and undoubted prince and princess.
Behold your new and undoubted prince and princess. Witness! Long live Prince Saif!
Long live Prince Saif!
Long live Princess Alessandra!
Long live Princess Alessandra! Thus ends the court of Steinn and Gemma, honored servants Tyri. And here opens the court of Saif and Alessandra, Prince and Princess Tyri. Super, you got lots of stuff too.
This is not us.
But yeah, I'm not tagging up. Your Majesty, do you have anything else for them?
Welcome and congratulations. I'm proud of both of you. This is going to be great.
Okay. Nope. Yeah.
Now. Upside down, you can hang it on your ears.
Yeah, that's a good look.
Now suspends the royal court of the dread sable lioness Antir, Achaxe the First.
My head's awesome sauce.
Thus opens the court of Saif and Alessandra, undoubted prince and princess Tyri.
Sorry, I'm having a moment. My head is very small.
It's a perfect size.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry. Everybody, it's time for a little stretch break. You're going to stand up.
Or you can stay seated. Yeah, dad joke.
Does anyone have a dad joke to share with us?
Kevin!
Where's Kevin?
Oh, James does.
Oh, excellent.
It's a joke off.
Yes, let it rip.
Why do nurses love red crayons?
I don't know. Why do they?
They draw a lot of blood.
Nice.
Yeah.
But happy you wouldn't get it.
I've heard that 3 times, it's still funny.
Inside.
Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Thank you. On time.
Let Tyrie's champions come before their Highnesses.
Let them sit down.
Oh,
everybody
sit
sit
down.
down.
Please.
They were sitting down anyway.
You may make yourselves comfortable.
Thank you. Tyrie champions? No, we support with Steinn and Consort. Sorry.
Oh.
Hold. Rewind.
Okay, back up a sec. Wait. That's good. Go there. All right. Okay. Their Highnesses call Viscount Steinn and Viscountess Gemma before them.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, first, thank you. No, this is... This is my... This is awesome.
And our new throne weapons champion is...
Did you just break our champion?
Okay.
Okay. You did.
We're good.
If you don't know these 2 people, meet these 2 people, because not only do they kick shoes at you with love, they are some of the most supportive and amazing and just super fantastic people that I've ever met, and I wish that good fortune on all of you, because the shoe, not the shoe part.
The other part.
You have always been family, and even through this, that was so cemented and so felt, and we wouldn't be prepared. I'm actually crying. We wouldn't be prepared here without you, and we couldn't have done it without you. And these 2 people have reigned 5 times. They're already Viscounties. But we have a couple of gifts of thanks to give to you in lieu of the Viscounty ceremony. We've got something.
Oh, wow.
As the clouds pass and rains recede, so too to the thrones of Tyrie pass from noble hand to hand in good faith and good company. For all the bounty you have left, for all the inspiration shared, do we, your heirs, Prince Saif and Princess Alessandra, give our thanks to you, brightest Gemma and wonderful Steinn, I don't know what it actually says on there, for your wisdom and upholding of these storm thrones, signed and sealed with gratitude this 27th day of August.
Were these done by Mamika?
The scribe was the Thornwold Scriptorium.
Oh, so wonderful.
Yeah. She's still slashing.
I'll do this.
Yeah, you do yours. Yeah.
So Steinn, in conversation, you've been prince 5 times. You know the oath of office really, really well. Sorry, the back isn't super pretty. And we were talking about sizes of stuff. So.
Shitballs.
And I hope it's used. It's designed to be used. And it's used.
Sorry.
This is
Sure.
There's like, this is not worthy of what you do and what you have done. This is like a small symbol to compare with.
Titus made that himself.
Wow.
We're not done, of course. I can't give you enough thanks, but I can try to do a small bit. These are my princess's favors, the first of their kind, and I want you to have them. Thank you.
And there's all sorts of stuff
And
here.
yeah.
So we'll do.
Take it out.
Steinn and Gemma, as the royal peers of Tiree, you have sworn before to the coronet of Tiree and through them to the crown of Antir. Do you now swear fealty and support to Saif and Alessandra, undoubted prince and princess of Tiree, to obey their lawful commands and to uphold the honor, customs of the principality, so long as they remain sovereigns of Tiree?
And we, for our part,
do accept this oath.
Do accept this oath.
And return this
fealty
unto you,
our
royal peers of Tiree.
Our royal peers of Tiree.
That we will honor the service you do in our name.
That you will honor the service you do in our name. Great.
Support, protect, and defend you with all of our power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So long as we reign, so say I, Saif, Prince, Tiree.
So say I, Alessandra. Thank you. That's so awesome.
3 cheers?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
For their excellencies, Steinn and Gemma. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Woo!
It's beautiful. It's pretty spectacular.
It is. Yeah, sorry. Thank you. Thank you.
Let Tiree's champions come before their highnesses.
Cook at certain speeds.
Champions of Tiree, as you have sworn before to the coronet of Tiree and through them to the crown of Antir, do you now recognize Saif and Alessandra as your undoubted prince and princess?
I so swear.
Hear then your oath to Saif and Alessandra, prince and princess of Tiree. Do you now swear fealty and service to the coronet and principality of Tiree, to obey all the laws and customs of the principality and kingdom, and to uphold the honor and duties of your position, so long as you carry the title of champion and they remain sovereigns of Tiree?
I so swear.
And we, for our part,
do accept your oath.
Do accept your oath.
And return this fealty.
And return this fealty
to your champions.
To your champions.
That we will honor the service.
That we will honor the service
you do in our name. And will support.
And will support,
protect,
and
defend you.
And defend you with all of our power.
With all of our power.
So long as we remain.
So long as we remain sovereigns. Sovereigns of Tiree. So say we, Saif, Prince, Tiree.
So say we, Alessandra, Princess Tiree. Champions, please join us. You take that? Yeah. Yeah.
The Tiree's royal peers now come before their highnesses.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, good.
We're going to get this up like this so we don't stab Her Majesty. Yeah, we can point at Kinrick, actually.
Royal peers of Tiree, as you have sworn before to the coronet of Tiree and through them the crown of Antir, do you now swear fealty and support to Saif and Alessandra, undoubted prince and princess of Tiree, to obey their lawful commands and uphold the honor, customs of the principality, so long as they remain sovereigns of Tiree?
I so swear.
And we, for our part,
And we, for our part,
accept your oath and return this fealty.
do accept your oath and return this fealty
To you, the royal peers of Tiree.
to you, the royal peers of Tiree,
That we will honor the service you do in our name.
that we will honor the service you do in our name,
And will support, protect, and defend you.
and will support, protect, and defend you
With all of our power, so long as we remain sovereigns of Tiree.
with all of our power, so long as we remain sovereigns of Tiree.
So say we, Saif, Prince, Tiree.
So say we, Alessandra, Princess Tiree. Thank you. Rabble out. Yeah, you should just stay.
That those barons and baronesses who currently hold lands in fief and trust from the crown come before their highnesses.
Yeah. good. Yeah. Do you want to make a gift? No, that's fair. That's fair.
Alright. Barons and Baronesses of Tiree, as you've sworn before to the Coronet of Tiree and through them to the crown of Antir, do you now swear fealty and support to Saif and Alessandra, undoubted Prince and Princess of Tiree, to obey their lawful commands and uphold the honor and customs of the Principality, so long as they remain Prince and Princess of Tiree?
I so swear!
And we, for our part, accept your oath.
And we, for our part, accept your oath.
And return this fealty to you, the Barons and Baronesses of Tiree.
And return this fealty to you,
the Barons and Baronesses of Tiree.
That we will honor the service you do in our name.
That we will honor the service you do in our name.
And will support, protect, and defend you.
And will support, protect, and defend you.
With all our power.
With all our power.
As we remain sovereign.
So long as we remain sovereigns of Tiree.
So say we.
So say we, Saif, Prince Tiree.
So say we, Alessandra, Princess Tiree.
Thank you, everyone, for sitting.
Thank you. Yes.
You are greatly appreciated while we do this.
That those members of the Order of Chivalry, both knights and masters at arms, who would offer their fealty, come now before their Highnesses. Members of the Order of Chivalry, as you have sworn before to the Coronet of Tiree and through them to the crown of Antir, do you now swear fealty and support to Saif and Alessandra, undoubted Prince and Princess of Tiree, to obey their lawful commands and uphold the honor and customs of the Principality, so long as they remain Prince and Princess of Tiree?
I so swear.
And we, for our part,
accept your oath and return this fealty.
Accept your oath and return this fealty.
To you, the knights and masters of arms of Tiree.
To you, the knights and masters of arms of Tiree.
We will honor the service you do in our name.
We will honor the service you do in our name.
And will support, protect, and defend you.
And will support, protect, and defend you.
With all our power.
With all our power.
So long as we remain sovereigns of Tiree.
So long as we remain sovereigns of Tiree. So say we, Saif, Prince Tiree.
So say we, Alessandra, Princess Tiree.
Let those members of the Order of the Laurel who would offer their fealty come now before their Highnesses.
Sorry, I'm really excited.
Members of the Order of the Laurel, as you have sworn before to the Coronet of Tiree and through them to the crown of Antir, do you now swear fealty and support to Saif and Alessandra, undoubted Prince and Princess of Tiree, to obey their lawful commands and to uphold the honor and customs of the Principality, so long as they remain Prince and Princess of Tiree?
I so swear.
And
We, for our part, do accept your oath
and return this fealty
unto you, the laurels of Tiree, that we will honor the service you do in our name. And
we will support, protect, and defend you with all of our power, so long as we remain sovereigns of Tiree.
So say we, Saif, Prince Tiree.
So say we, Alessandra, Princess Tiree.
Let those members of the Order of the Pelican who would offer their fealty come now before their Highnesses.
You have to protect me.
You haven't accepted. You haven't accepted.
Yeah, I'm grateful you used them, because I didn't have as many. She's right there. She's right there.
What?
You used all the tiers. It's great. It helped me.
Yet another service.
Members of the Order of the Pelican, as you have sworn before to the Coronet of Tiree and through them to the crown of Antir, do you now swear fealty to Saif and Alessandra, undoubted Prince and Princess of Tiree, to obey their lawful command and to uphold the honor and customs of the principality, so long as they remain Prince and Princess of Tiree.
I so swear!
And we, for our part,
To accept your oath and return this fealty unto you, the Pelicans of Tiree,
that we will honor the service
you do in our name, and we will support, protect, and defend you with all of our power.
Except for
So long as we remain sovereigns of Tiree, so say we, Saif, Prince Tiree.
So say we, Alessandra, Princess. Even you.
Good morning.
We don't want to change the law.
Emotionally tired.
Let those members of the Order of the Masters of Defense who would offer their fealty come now before their Highnesses. Members of the Order of the Masters of Defense, as you have sworn before to the Coronet of Tiree, and through them to the Crown of Antir, do you now swear fealty to Alessandra, your undoubted and beloved Princess of Tiree, and to Saif, her prince, to obey their lawful commands, and to uphold the honor and customs of the Principality, so long as they remain Princess and Prince of Tiree?
I so swear.
And we, for our part,
To accept your oath
and return this fealty unto you, the Masters of Defense of Tiree, that we will honor the service you do in our name, that we will support, protect, and defend you with all of our power, so long as we remain sovereigns of Tiree. So say we, Alessandra, Princess Tiree.
So say we, Saif, Prince Tiree.
Let the officers of state, both greater and lesser, come now before their Highnesses.
Got it.
Feel free to stand if you need to, whatever's best for you.
Officers.
Officers of Tiree, as you have sworn before to the Coronet of Tiree, and through them to the Crown of Antir, do you now swear fealty and service to Saif and Alessandra, undoubted Prince and Princess of Tiree, to faithfully discharge your offices in accordance with the laws and traditions of the land, as you have surely already done so far, so long as they remain Prince and Princess of Tiree?
I so swear!
And we, for our part,
Accept your oath.
to accept your oath
And return this fealty to you, the officers of Tiree.
and return this fealty to you, the officers of Tiree,
That we will honor the service you do in our name.
that we will honor the service you do in our name,
And will support, protect, and defend you with all our power.
and will support, protect, and defend you with all of our power,
So long as we remain sovereigns of Tiree.
so long as we remain sovereigns of Tiree.
So say we.
So say we, Alessandra, Princess Tiree.
So say we, Saif, Prince Tiree.
Thank you all for your service. Yeah, you're not good.
Those of the retinue, the personal servants and guards of their highnesses, come now before their highnesses. Duty or courtesy and gentility, honor, courage, and loyalty. Their highnesses wish to invest you as their retinue. Is it your desire to serve them in this manner?
Yes.
Do you now swear fealty and service to Saif and Alessandra, your undoubted prince and princess of Tiree, that you will obey their lawful commands and deal courteously and graciously with those of every degree, and uphold the honor and customs of the principality, so long as they remain prince and princess of Tiree?
I so swear.
And we for our part, accept your oath and return this fealty to you.
Do accept your oath and return this fealty to you,
Our retinue.
our retinue.
And we will honor the service you do in our name.
That we will honor the service you do in our name.
And will support, protect, and defend you with all our power.
And will support, protect, and defend you with all of our power.
So long as we remain sovereigns to you.
So long as we remain
sovereigns
to
to Tiree. So say we, Alessandra, Princess Tiree.
So say we, Saif, Prince Tiree.
Thank you. Thank you. A million.
God knows I need the protection.
You've
done so much.
Okay, see you later. Okay, see you later. Are you going last?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit in front.
Oh,
No, there's no grabbing like that. So I can tell them to be ready.
Let those members of the populace who would offer their pledge of support to the thrones of Tiree come now before their highnesses.
And this is anyone who wants to.
everybody is. Yep.
Really good to see you.
Yeah. You can stand if you need to.
You can stand if you need to. Be comfortable. It's hot. It's been a long course. Well, not a long one, but it feels it. Yeah.
Can we lay down?
To you, the people of Tiree, pledge to give your support to Saif and Alessandra, undoubted prince and princess of Tiree, and through them to the crown of Antir, to comport yourselves with chivalry and honor, treat courteously those of every degree, and that you will obey their lawful commands in all matters that concern their realm?
I swear.
And we, for our part, accept your oath and return this fealty.
And we, for our part, do accept your oath and return this fealty
unto you, the populace of Tiree.
We will rule with justice, mercy, and honor.
We will rule with justice, mercy, and honor.
We will support, protect, and defend you.
And will support, protect, and defend you
with all our power.
With all our power.
So long as we remain sovereign of Tiree.
So long as we remain sovereigns of Tiree. So say we, Saif, Prince Tiree.
So say we, Alessandra, Princess Tiree.
People of Tiree, here we have witnessed the investiture of Saif and Alessandra, and the vows of fealty and service which bind them to the principality and to the kingdom. We have seen the laws and traditions upheld, pay tribute to those who came before, and honor those who will follow. Thus will the land and the people prosper. Tiree, recognize your rightful prince and princess. Long live Prince Saif!
Long live Prince Saif!
Long live Princess Alessandra!
Long live Princess Alessandra!
Entrance in the Scourge competition this afternoon. Or later this morning.
Make ready. Make ready! Processionals incoming in 5 minutes.
What?
I don't know. How much time do we need? 15 minutes. 15
Processional will begin in 15 minutes. Thus suspends the court of Saif and Alessandra, Prince and Princess Thierry. We're just suspending. Or did you close your court?
We closed it.
Okay. For the King and Queen, long live Achaxe and Achaxe!
Long live Achaxe and Achaxe!
For the Prince and Princess, long live Saif and Alessandra!
Long live Saif and Alessandra!
For the Shire of Hartwood, huzzah!
Huzzah!
For Thierry, strength!
Strength!
And for beautiful Antir, thrice speak her name!
Antir!